Oh boy, guys, have I gained a whole new respect for ultralight pilots.
I'm just gonna call her the plane for now.
There's a lot to these things, man. You gotta really check over every little part. Every little nut and bolt. My son Jim and I went through everything today. Everything. I cleaned it all up. I got the grease off the gas tank, so now it don't look so bad. I think I need new plugs though, because when the guy dropped it off the other day, AJ, he started it up, it ran fine. 2 days later, my son and I come out here. I wanted to let him hear it start, and I went to turn it over, and it wouldn't start. We checked the plugs, and the plugs were loose in there. They were actually dangling around, so I have no idea where he got the spark to get this thing started. But it did run. I heard it. I had a video of it. I already posted it. And I've been trying. I got a new battery. I got it charged. I got everything going. It turns over. It just won't start. So I'm pretty sure it's the plugs, because the plugs don't look the greatest. I don't think they look pretty dark. And I'm gonna go to an airplane store here locally and get the plugs for it. And somebody told me I might want to run hot plugs in it to keep it warm all the time, so I don't know if that's an option or not. I got to get some little nuts, the lock nuts that go on every little clip. There's about 3 of them missing. I need cotter pins in about 6 of them. I got to get some guys over here to help me stretch the wing so I can get it velcroed shut. A lot of little things to do. Nothing to keep it from flying. I mean, if I could start it right now, if I put the plugs in and started, it would probably fly right now. I just, you know, I want it to be up to Davy par, if that makes sense. But I see some things I'm going to do, like I'm going to put a camera on the wings, you know, camera mount, and one on the dash, one behind my head. I think I might put one down below, underneath the cockpit. That might be cool. But it's coming along, guys. Check it out. There's my baby. I like Zobi. I like Virgil. I like Virgie Baby. Davy's Toy. Davy's Plane. Midlife Crisis. I don't know. I want to call it something. Go ahead and put some names in the comments, guys. Help me out here, would you? I'll tell you what, whoever gets the best name, I'll fly out and see you and take you for a ride in my ultralight. I'm kidding. No, just, you know, I just don't know what the hell the name are. Everybody names them, and I used to call my Skip 1, I called it Skippy or Skipper, or Big Red. I got an idea, but I don't want to sound racist. I called it Whitey. But Whitey's a racist nickname. I don't like that. Got some gas going on. I'm just taking a little break, guys. I've been here most of the day. I worked all day and then came here with my son, and we've been doing things here. So this hangar is awesome, man. I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's just a lot of fucking space, man. Look, I got an area to shoot some YouTube videos back there, like a little studio area set up already with lighting. I mean, I got this whole area over here to use. There's just space everywhere. I don't know, can I get through here? Yeah, look at that. So here's the plane again. A new battery. I got me a Duralast battery, about $100. It's sweet, guys. I'm just wanting to fly it. That's all. I don't know why it always goes blurry on me like that. See, if you look down in here, right down there, that's the on-off switch. That was the switch I was doing wrong. And then the throttle I had opened up and I thought it was closed. So I got apparently back is no throttle and forward will give you throttle. And I had it all the way open and didn't know it. So, and I just flooded the shit out of it. And I think I might have over flooded something or did something. I don't know. Who knows? I'm stupid. God, do I love this plane, guys. I'm just proud of myself, that's all. I'm proud that I was able to do all this, all stemming from a Triumph. I don't know if you guys know the story, but I had bought a 1975 Triumph motorcycle, Bonneville 750, from a friend of mine here in Buffalo, a Canadian buddy of mine named Buzzy. Buzz and Denise, actually, good friends of mine. They used to follow my old band around, Davy Z and the Renegades, back in the 90s and the early millennium days, 2000 on up. And they still show up to gigs. But Buzzy got me the smoking deal on his Triumph. It was a 1975 Bonneville. It was, what happened is one of Buzzy's buddies had bought a house in Buffalo's Black Rock section. And when he opened up the garage, excuse me folks, I gotta adjust this thing. When he opened up the garage, he found this pile of shit back there buried with a tarp. So he pulled the tarp off, and below the tarp was this beautiful, like a burgundy and white tank, 1975 750 Bonneville Triumph motorcycle, British bike. Kind of resembled the one that Steve McLean rode and the one that Richard Gere rode in Officer and Gentleman. Hey, Jerry Delia. I got this one, and I got this one, buddy. I saw you were looking for yours the other day, and your girl was looking for it. I got mine. If you guys ever make it up to Buffalo, I'll let you try yours. You could try mine if I could try yours. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Just kidding. I don't go that way no more. All right, Jerry? I'm a married man. You know that. Just joking. Anyways, yeah, I had this beautiful Triumph, and Buzzy knew that I wasn't doing well financially at the time, and I only had so much money every week, and he knew how much I wanted that bike. So what he did was he gave it to me. I paid him $100 a week for 12 weeks. The bike had no papers, no title, no key, no battery. The thing was, it needed to be worked on. The cables were all frozen up. The ammo carbs had gas that was, polymered up. It looked like shellac in there. So I took all the carbs off. I cleaned them up with gasoline and lacquer thinner, got them all nice and clean. The ammo filters in them carbs were like brand new, the nylon filters. I mean, they were as white could be. I couldn't believe how good they were. But this bike kicked ass, man. It was a gorgeous, everywhere I went with that bike, people would stop me. It was just a gorgeous bike. I got a picture of it somewhere. I'm gonna try and dig it up and put it in the link in this video, or just show a picture of it in this video if I can find it. But it was a gorgeous bike. And then that bike, I rode that bike for about 4 years, and one day I was riding down the street and I went by a big plate glass window and I caught, the image of myself on this bike, and I looked like a big teenager riding a tricycle. I outgrew it. I had enough of it. So I said, you know what? It's time to get my Harley. I never had a Harley before that, and that was in 2003, I'm sorry. So I bought myself a 1200 Sportster. It was called a Roadster. It was orange and black. It was a sweet looking little Roadster, sporty 1200. I rode that for about 4 years. Paid it off, outgrew it, sold it, and on my 50th birthday, I bought myself a 2007 Road King Classic, burgundy, the wine color. It was a gorgeous bike. And I rode that for about 5 years, and then I had a couple scares on it recently, and after 40 plus years of riding motorcycles, I decided that it's time to put it away. I had enough. I almost got killed 3 times, and it wasn't my fault. I almost got sandwiched, I almost got cut off into a guardrail, and I almost got T-boned, so I had enough. And that was all in 1 week's time. So it was like my God was telling me something. So I gave up the motorcycles, and I bought a PPG. I saw Tucker Gott and Kyle O and them guys, and Jerry, I saw you, and I saw Scary Barry, and it all just caught my eye, and I loved it. And I bought the Skip 1 from a guy local here in Fruesburg, a guy named Andrew. Great guy. I don't think he likes me anymore because some of the shit I got from him wasn't the greatest, and I'm the type that if I feel like something wrong is wrong, I speak my mind. I don't give a shit. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm over it. Hopefully he's over it. Fresh Breeze Skip 1 trike. It was gorgeous, like gorgeous trike. And the Power Atlas wing that I have, and then I bought a weight shift control harness from Kyle O, a Fresh Breeze, and so I still have the wing and the harness. I was just farting around with them out here on the runway, but I just couldn't feel the love, man. I liked it. I don't know. I still love it. Don't get me wrong. Wait a minute. Hold on. I love Gatorade. It just wasn't for me, man. You know, I had a hard time getting the wing up behind me. I've done it. I had the wing up. I got off the ground a couple feet one day. It scared the shit out of me because I wasn't expecting to. I was just taxiing and it jumped up off the ground on me. But that wasn't scary enough to stop. That was just an incident. But I just, I don't know, guys. My main dream, my dream in flying, my aviation goal was to fly an airplane. To have my own airplane, to be able to get in my little airplane and buzz over to my buddy's house in Gowanda, buzz over to my buddy's house in Little Valley, you know, buzz out to our property in Pennsylvania, not my property, the family lot there, you know, just whatever, buzz to Cleveland, go see some guys I was in the Navy with, you know, take a cross country to Cleveland. Cleveland's a 3-hour drive from here, so how far can it be by ultralight? Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, you go as the crow flies, you're not stopping and going, you're just going. Unless you come down for gas and then go again. So, of course I charted out, but most likely I would fly along the lake. Lake Erie all the way over to Cleveland, you know, just right along the shoreline. Things like that are what I want to do. I don't want to go up there and do loop-de-loops and barrel rolls and wing overs and all. That's not me, guys. I'm not into all that crazy shit. Motorcycle is different. Dirt bikes, I love dirt biking, getting crazy. But I'm not into the acros in the air. To me, it's just dangerous for me. It's not healthy. Believe me, it's not healthy. Not that I wouldn't want to do it, but I don't think I'd have the balls to do it. The flying thing is just, it's me, man. I want to do it. And Jerry Delia, you put on my one video you posted, you can't wait to see me in the air with my plane. It's coming, buddy. I don't have to learn how to pull this wing up. It's up there. You know what I mean? So I'll get it up. Well, the plane, I already can get it up. You know what I'm saying? One thing I could say is I haven't found any old bottles of Crown laying around here buried in the snow that might be piss. You know what I mean, Jer? Did you ever drink that shit, man? Come on, you did, didn't you? You drank it, Jerry, didn't you? You told everybody you did, and I know secretly you took a little swig to see what it was, and it was Crown. And then you drank the rest, because you're Canadian, and Canadians like their whiskey. Dude, we're gonna hook up someday, man. I'm gonna meet you, because out of all the people on the internet that I've met, you're probably the most that's more like me. I'll bet if we met up and became friends, we'd be good friends for a long time, because you're like my Canadian, I don't want to say doppelganger, but my counterpart. The way you are is how I am here, except I don't have all the mountains and toys you got. But I got the lakes and the rivers in the band. So, I don't know. You're just a cool guy. I'm 57. I think you're about my age. Maybe a little older. I don't know. I've been married twice. I got 4 grown kids, a bunch of grandkids. And you fly the paramotor, and I'm into this now. But anyways, guys, you know, I'm going to close out because sometimes I think I bore you. Am I boring? Oh, by the way, did I tell you today's my birthday? I'm 57 today. 57. I can't believe it. 57, people! Time's flying. I don't know where it's all going. My buddy Ronnie's supposed to be here, and I think I might call him and tell him I'm going home. So I'm gonna try and start my plane. That's what I'm gonna do. It's been charging for a while. Looks like it's charged. Let's see what we get. See if I can start it. It's not flooded anymore. Folks, I don't think it's getting any spark. Oh, I see gas in the lines either. Somebody that does, so let's see. It's a beautiful day out though, guys. It really is. Turned out to be nice out. Sun's out. Got a nice gig this weekend coming up at a place in Chautauqua Lake. It's called The Fish. It's right on Bemis Point on Chautauqua Lake in Chautauqua, New York. I don't know if you ever heard of Chautauqua Lake, but it's a beautiful resort town. It's a good summertime tourist thing. A lot of rock stars go there. For some reason, it seems to be soft rock, like Art Garfunkel goes there a lot. James Taylor's been there. Paul Simon, they all hang out there. Garfunkel's got himself a house there. He's there quite a bit. He might even be there this weekend because he goes camping. You know, he heads up there a lot this time of year. Can you tell I'm pissed that I can't start this thing? I know it's stupid. It runs fine. I think the plugs are just not good. And you know, he might have caught that last spark yesterday or the other day when he brought it in. Started for him, no problem, not for me. You should create some kind of artificial spark. It wouldn't work. Maybe an electric motor. The motor's good. It's 477 Rotax. It's a good motor. It's a Phantom, for crying out loud. It's an aeronautic or aerobatic airplane. That's what they're made for. People buy them so they could go up and do loops because they're so well built and they're so strong and they take the wind. They're very forgiving. and I can't even taxi it because I can't get it started. Hear sirens? A lot of accidents today around here. I'm starved, guys. It's my 57th birthday and I haven't eaten anything today. I'm trying to keep my weight down for this flying, but I gotta get food in me. I find that now that I've been dieting and not eating a lot and cutting back and this and that and losing the weight, that when I go to eat a big meal, I can't. My stomach is shrunk. I mean, like, if I go to make 2 hamburgers, I can't eat them both because I think I can, but as soon as I start eating them, man, I get halfway through the first one, I start getting full. It's weird. And I was always a good eater. I don't know why I'm in this kind of mood today. Where's Roberta when you need her? She always gets me out of these funky moods with her good words, her words of wisdom with sobriety. I'm not having any thoughts about it today. I'm just like, this is one of them days where years ago it would have been a trigger for me. The world sucks, I go out and buy pills, you know? I don't know. You guys ever just like to be by yourself? Just hang out and do nothing? Sit and stare into the open and think about nothing? All right, guys. I don't want to bore you anymore. I love you all, though. You know that. Especially my fellow addicts. Addiction sucks. That's my problem lately. I'm just like really, I've had like an awakening in the last couple days about my recovery. And a realization, I don't want to call it an epiphany, but it was just like a realization that I was clean, man. I was done with all this shit. And I don't know how it happened, but I got back. This video went from happy to sad, didn't it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just in a funky mood lately. I got the best wife in the world. I love her with all my heart. We're good together. We're happy. Everything's good. And so it's not my marriage. It's not my mom. It's not my kids. It's not my grandkids. It's not. I just don't. I just feel like I'm missing something. Flying's gonna fill that void, but just something missing. I don't know what the hell it is. It's funny how you can go from good to bad, and then back to good, and then back to bad with your moods. I guess being a Gemini, I do have 2 mood swings a day, you know? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, guys, I better let this video end because I could just ramble on and bore you forever. I just got some shit going on, that's all. I'll explain in another video. But again, I'm Davey Z. I love every one of you so much. You're my friends, and my friends are my people. My friends are my extended family. You know, everybody needs friends in their life, and you guys are my friends, and all 3 of you. I appreciate your subscriptions. Anyways, all right, guys. Peace, love, and unity. I'm out of here.